Hello everybody, I'm Big D from Big D's Q, and today we're going to cook some ribs. Today we're going to be cooking some St. Louis style ribs. I'm going to show you how to prepare them, how to cook them in your own backyard, where they'll be good and everybody will like them. Really the same technique I'm going to show you is the technique that I've used to win a lot of rib championships with. So it's very simple, but we're going to get started. First of all, as you can see, I got some real nice St. Louis ribs, big ribs. I'm going to turn them around and I'm going to skin the membrane off the back. Take a paper towel, you see I go on the edge of that and it'll rip, well, it's supposed to rip right off there. Got that one skinned. Number 2 coming right up. I love these St. Louis ribs. I love the fat and the content, the texture of the meat. Nothing wrong with a good baby back rib, but I love the flavor of a good St. Louis rib too. This one's been a little more hard-headed to skin, but I will get it. As you can see, I'm pulling this membrane off all the way out to the edge. That membrane, really, you can cook them with it on it. It helps hold the moisture in that rib. But what I'm going to do is form another barrier with rub. As you see, these ribs are got a thin edge out here. I'm going to take this off so it'll cook square and cook even. Come right next to that bone right in there and pull it right across there and cut it off. Also, I'm going to trim a little of the skirt sticking up. Not a whole lot, but it's got a thick membrane right there to come off with it. As you can see, it don't take much knife work, but it makes a good difference in how your end product will be. As you can see, I got a good square cut here. Good St. Louis cut. Right here, you see the thin edge here? I'm going to square it up because this part will overcook before the rest of it gets done if you don't take it off. If you don't mind having a crispy edge, you can leave it on there. Now I'm going to turn this one over. Take this old skirt off right here a little bit. That's a good sharp knife. Pays off, it'll take it right off. There wasn't much on that one, but we got it. Now we got a good square rib, same thickness all the way through. The rib will cook even. Now we're going to season the ribs. First of all, I got to do a little more trimming right here next to this bone. It's got a little bit of turning over. I noticed I didn't see before. Just mainly to cut and squirt it up next to that bone. This one's okay. Okay, now we got our ribs squared up. And the reason we trim them and square them is they have the same thickness all the way through. They'll cook even. These ribs will be even cooked. Both of them the same thickness. This end, this end. We'll get a good even cook. Now we're going to season them. And what I'm going to use today, I'm going to do what I call layer flavor. I'm going to use 2 of my seasonings. I'm going to use the G2 first as the base layer. You see it, shaking it on there, not real heavy, but pretty liberally too. On this back side. This is the bone side first. Then I'll move over to the next. You see I come down these edges? The reason I like to come down the edges first like this, come back across the front. Now when I hit the middle, the whole rib is pretty well covered. Y'all see what I did there? I roll this up and put a little on that edge. I like to season my edges too. That just helps seal in when that sugars and salts there. It's going to help seal that rub in, hold the moisture in that bone. Push it out into the meat. Here we go. Okay, we're going to let this set. just a few minutes, that rub will start sweating in. Some people put mustard on there for a base to make it adhere to all. These ribs was really wet and the temperature's on, so these rubs will adhere without anything. You watch it, it's got the salt and the sugar combination. It'll make it melt and stick right onto your meat. Okay, it's done sweating. We're gonna put some more G2 on the meat side. You see, I put that on the edges first. That way I got my edges covered. I shake it down the middle, the whole rib is covered smooth and even. Come right down this edge, I put my hand up there for kind of like a shield. And I got the edges, watch it feel right back over the middle. You got a smooth, even coated rub seasoning on your ribs. Okay, now we're going to let that set about 10 to 12 minutes. Then we're going to add the rib rub to it. Let this seasoning soak right in. Okay, we're back. As you can see, my G2 seasoning is sweat in. These ribs look wet and muddy, just with the G2 seasoning. We're going to add the rib rub to them now. That's going to add a little more flavor, a little more building the layers of it. You can cook these with just that one seasoning, but I like layering flavors. As you can see here, the G2 has got a beautiful color. Don't need nothing to add for color. But this is just going to add a little bit more flavor. And the color don't hurt neither. And we're only putting the rib rub on the meat side right now. So you can see what's going on there with it. Now that'll sweat in about 10 minutes and we'll be ready to go to the smoker. I'll tell you a little bit about this. You know, in your backyard, if you don't have these seasonings, we would love to sell you some, but you don't have to have them to cook good barbecue. There's a lot of good rubs out there. A lot of people just use salt, pepper, garlic, and onion. But you won't get this flavor without a high-end quality rub. and this, also this color. You'll learn, you know this through the experience of eating. The first thing you're going to eat with is your eyes, the eye appeal. When you look at something, if it looks good, that automatically gets you thinking it's going to be good. And also with your nose. These aromas off these rubs, these spices and herbs coming out of them, these things are pretty. They smell good. They look like, they smell like you could eat a bite of them right now and they hadn't even been put on the cooker. That's one thing I like about these rubs, and that's what I work toward when I develop them. So as you can see, the rib rub is done sweating right in. So we're ready to go to the cooker. It didn't take 10 minutes. So we're ready to go to the cooker. We'll be right back with you in a few minutes. All right, today I'm cooking on my old hickory. You can cook on any kind of smoker or grill. Later on, another video coming up, I'm actually going to cook these ribs on just an old open grill, because about everybody has an open grill in their yard. Today we're going to use our old hickory, and we're going to use charcoal and cherry wood. I love the flavor, the mild flavor and of the cherry smoke. It just enhances it with the kisses it with the smoke that's not strong at all. And also just remember, however you lay these ribs on the grill is how they're going to cook. So we're going to put them up here, get my little handy dandy grill tool, we're going to pull it out and get to it better. We'll go to the middle of the cooker, maximize the airflow. I'm going to take my hands, I'm going to straighten them up, bunch them up. That way they'll cook just like that. That's why they'll form. I'll ease that in. I'll ease that back in. Close her up. We're looking at about 2 hours and a half at 235, 40 degrees right now before we route. Then when we route, we'll come back and may show you a little between now and wrapping if we do any sprints. And sometimes I sprint and sometimes I don't. Sometimes they don't cook real dry. As long as they're cooking even and not drying up, we won't put any sprints on them. But I'll check them in about 35, 40 minutes and we'll go from there. I'm back. The ribs have been on the old hickory for about 45 minutes. We're going to open it up and do our first sprints, check on some of these sprints. So here we go. Oh yeah, we're ready for a sprints job. A little handy dandy tool that can burn my hand. Compliments of backwood smoker right there. You can see what I'm spritzing with. Just spray Parkay. All I'm doing is putting oil on there out of that Parkay. It won't add much flavor, but it'll keep it soft. See how that Parkay makes it shine? We're good for about 30-35 more minutes now on a good sprint. Alright, we'll shut him up and then you get the smoke back. And that charcoal, that cherry wood. Cooking away. Alright, I'm back. We pulled the ribs off. They've been on the cooker for 2 hours and 15 minutes. And we're wrapping by color and beginning to pull back from the bone a little on the edges right here. See the bones pulling back. You can see the shine and the glisten on these. That's a lot of that is from that Parkay spray I was putting on there. It keeps them ribs moist and soft, and we won't have to use no butter in the wrap because we already got it on the ribs. Okay, here we're gonna go. What I do, I take my cap off my rub, kind of for a measuring tool. I'm using my rib rub in my wrap. Got enough here for both sides in that cap. My Big D sauce, just a little bit more. People say, why are you putting sauce? Why are you not using brown sugar? Why I'm using my rib rub? To me, it's got a quintessential barbecue flavor. It's got raw carbonate sugar. It's got dehydrated brown sugar. It's got all the sugars and honeys that I need. And it also just adds more flavor. So we're gonna take these ribs up, turn it over just like that. Look at the pretty color back there. Now we're gonna shake a little more rib rub on the back side. Here we go, just a little bit of sauce on the edge of that bone, it'll run to the belly. And I do double wrap before. People do one double wrap. This mainly to keep them tearing. The bones go poking through the tear hole in it. And it also keeps them, helps protect the ribs from overcooking. And I wrap tight. As you can see, I'm pulling this all good and tight. I like a good tight wrap. Put the pressure, steaming down on them ribs. I got these ends, I fold them over good and tight. As you can see, that rib is wrapped. We're ready to go back to the cooker, probably about an hour and 15 to 20 minutes. We may check the temperature. Some go by temperature, I go by feel. I can reach in that cooker and tell the feel when they're done, ready to set them whole for a while. Alright guys, we're back. The ribs are off the smoker. We've let them rest about 18 to 20 minutes. We're going to set a little bit of glaze on them, put them back on the cooker to set that glaze. Show you what I'm going to do. I'm not trying to hide what seasoning I'm using. This is my rib rub. I put a disposable glove on it, keeps from handling these ribs, reaching to get my bottle making a mess. I pull the glove off, throw it away when I get through. This is the bone side. You can see it's just a little bit of rib rub on it. Just for that little bit of flavor to touch your lips and your tongue when you bite into it. Just remember, the last thing you put on the rib is the first thing you'll taste. We're going to put just a little bit more rib rub on this side. Just a real thin coat of Big D sauce. These ribs are going to be a real saucy mess right there for you. You can see what a light little glaze we're getting on there. But we're going to put this back on the smoker probably at least 11 to 15 minutes. Gonna caramelize that rub and that sauce back on that one. So you can see what I've done right here. I got a little rack under there. I'm gonna try to pull a rabbit out of the hat. Put both these racks on that one little rack. These ribs are so wide they don't want to fit real good. Take this one out. Set it up beside of it. Look at them bones how they busting through. That thing's gonna be tender. What you talking about? Reaching, look at the smoke coming off there. I'm pulling these little black tips off where that pushed out them bones. Getting it all ready here so you don't bite none of that come out of there. You get ready to eat your rib. Pull my little rag out and wipe off and we'll go again. Remember, a light coat. With that flavor that hits your lips when you bite into it. All right, now here we're gonna flip them over. Be careful, them things are really tender. Whoo, what a pretty rack of ribs. Here we go. A little dusting of a hurricane rib rub. Make that flavor pop. Just a thin coat. Big D's. Gonna brush it on lightly so that sauce, that rib rub will be evenly spread across the top of that rack of ribs. We're going to go back in the smoker 11 to 15 minutes. I'll check it about 11 minutes and we'll see what we're caramelizing looking like. Lightly light smoke, just for a little bit of smoke flavor. Put this one in, garbage out of the way, and here we go. Put this up to catch it. Set that on that pan. We're ready, guys. We're ready to go set that on the cooker. Do a little caramelizing. We'll be back in about 15-20 minutes. We'll show you the finished product. We'll slice it up and we'll eat it. Alright, here we have the finished product. Put it back on the smoker. We caramelize that rub and that sauce back down. Now if you like a real saucy rib, you could add more sauce before or after. Like I said, see, that's just a real tacky glaze I put on there. Man, whoo, that's good. Okay, we'll turn it over. Here's how we're going to slice it from the back side. I gotta get me a paper towel here, sorry. I need a bigger knife to cut these ribs with. I just can't find a big knife. So we'll use this little one till we can find a big one. This is a gift from my friends at the Flavor Anonymous. Shane and Dylan gave this to me a few weeks back and I really appreciate it. I don't need a knife this big, but I'm just going to use it. Alright, here we go, in between the bones. Whoo, look at that knife go. Cutting right through there, guys. I cut the bone in. Lay it aside there. My. I hope you can see the smoke in that rib. That's from that good cherry smoke and charcoal. The moisture just squirting out of it. That rib is full of moisture. I am really proud of this rib here we cooked. It's going to be nice. Turn them back the same way. Stack them up here. Somebody be trying to eat them directly. All right. There's a show of ribs Similar to what would go in the box, nearly. Now I gotta do the ultimate test. Pick this up and get me a bite of it. I believe it's going to pass, but I have to let Casey test it. He's my official taste tester. Come here, son, get you a bite of this rib. Tell me what you think about that. Is that good? Reckon you can eat some of them?
Doesn't.
Thank y'all for watching us. We look forward to bringing y'all another video before long. And let us know how you like our videos or something you want us to cook different. We'll flat put it on the grill and cook it for you. Thanks, we'll see you later.